Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Swift is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Connection made to Beckham. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Allen off the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Sam Martin on the punt. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. The Broncos offense all set to go. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Now Nix. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Nix from the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. touchdown or a field goal, Brock. But, hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Gets this to Kincaid. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Play action now with Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lower the deficit to a single possession. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Dory Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. From the 28. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So that's the... We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. That's Metcalf running the slant. Keeps it moving. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos hold an 11-point advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's Allen out of the pistol. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Allen on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Allen gonna throw again. Finds Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they bring him down at the 70-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Marvin Mims now to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Broncos and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Nix to throw. He's on the move. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. From the 40 on 2nd down. He's got him, that's Swift. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Going run again with Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Broncos with the football. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Nix from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now they have 3rd and short. Running behind center with Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Allen now on 1st down. Connection made to Beckham. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So Buffalo's going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. He's got Khalil Shakir. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st down throw for Allen. That's to the sideline as Shakir snags it. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Again, Allen to the air. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Bills trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Jackson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Von Miller. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They run with Swift. And that run very short, only getting to the 26. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Beckham, the motion man here. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 36. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They'll try the right side with Cook. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play. And it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. Allen on third down. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Escapes the pocket. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Forced out to his right. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they'll try to build on that big stop. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. Nix looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now a give to Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Swift goes up and over for the touchdown. The Broncos lead by 14. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. He finds OBJ. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Only one. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Allen. Beckham there to grab it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion, going left. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Allen to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Pressure coming, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The visitors returning their offense, and this running back. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. One of the tight ends motioning left. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Nix from the gun. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Stays in the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This is Swift. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Nix urging everybody to the line. Looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. On the give, it's Swift. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Escapes out to the left. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Taylor rapping to pick that one off. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills, 8 points behind. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Pass complete to Cook. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Connection made to Shakir. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Setting up to pass. He'll get this to Samuel. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They bring their tight end left. Here he is to throw. Gets this to OBJ. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to go down, but a solid run there that pushes them to the 14. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.